Hi, this is Miranda from My Scrappy Life and welcome back to my channel. This is another process video for Scrap Madness where Laura and I do a video a day and have a guest designer. That is my inspirations for today's layout. And our guest designer is Tiffany Sorillo. I am not for sure how to say her last name. I am so sorry for that, but Tiffany does an amazing job. I absolutely love what she does on her channel. It is so different from everybody else's. There ain't no way I have that talent at all, but I absolutely love what she does in her layout and her channel and everything about it. So I got out the newer I Am collection, and I am going to do a boy, my son's picture on here. He is a 6th grader, yeah, 6th grader on this, and it is all going to be about the teals, the pinks, the florals, all of that jazz on here, and it's going to have him posted on there. I love the inspiration that Paige Evans did for Fox and her layout. I absolutely loved how she pulled in those mints and teals and yellows and all of that, and that's what I'm doing with this collection. Yes, I may be doing florals, but I don't mind it at all. So I pulled out a ton of colorings. I did some bling. I did some putting on the glitz. All of this is from Shimmers, and this little stencil I am using, I can't find it anywhere anymore. I got it in the Secret Not Secret Kit Club because Christina Swords knows how much I love coffee stains and splatters, and that's exactly what this is. And I'm just placing down all of this mixed media on the bottom so that when I start to place down all of the florals and stuff, it just gives that little bit of extra vibe to it. I hope that you guys are enjoying this. We are on day number 19. I am super duper close. I am going to take like a break for like 5 years, I swear, after this. Probably not, but you know what I mean. I'm getting to the point where sometimes I feel like I'm just forcing out layouts, but you guys have been loving every layout that I have done, and I'm absolutely loving this because I have been able to finish now 4 projects that have been at least 2017 or older. So throughout so far to this date, I have finished up my daughter's kindergarten year. I have finished up now the family pictures that has been taking, that these are here from Germany. These are the second to the last set, no, the last set that I took while we were in Germany. It was in 2016 because we PCS in 2017. So 2016, this was fall of 2016. So this was right like the year before we left. And then we took photographs. We kind of skipped 2017 and took early 2018 photos, which is what I'm going to be scrapping towards the end of this month. Give or take a couple of photos, but I was able to finish up all of that. I was able to start into the 1st grade year for Kaylin, and I am able to, what else? I know I finished up a couple other things, but I'm trying to, oh, I know what it was. I also finished up my retreat from May. So that, my friends, is a pretty good month considering that I'm doing 31 layouts, because I didn't duplicate. I wasn't planning on doing that and whatnot. So while I was doing all this, so here I am, I'm splattering, and the splatters kept getting everywhere that I didn't want them to, so I got out my box, and I should have got out my box in the first place. I did also before, oh, I thought I was gonna have to sneeze. Sorry about that. I am so sorry. Before I place down this paper, I did cut out a little bit of it, and you'll see what I do. Off camera, I do my stitching. I don't come back, and then I also finish my sequence or my sequence placements that I do at the end. Some of it's on camera, some of it is not, because this video was a very long video, and I'm sorry for that, but that's why it's sped up, because we would be here for an hour. And there it is done. I placed my photo where it's going to be. And while you are watching me do all of my little bits of embellishments from the I Am collection, now this is the new collection of I Am, like the second series of it, I decided to go with that. All of my sequence mix, except for this little bit right here, is from Ink Road Stamps. The rest of them are old sequence mixes that came from Close to My Heart as well. And let's see here. I also started to place these down. Like I said, some of them I got placed while I was doing this, and then others I placed afterwards. I loved that in the the inspiration, which I'll link that Pinterest post from Paige Evans down below so that you can check it out. She did some, it looks like either knots of like knots for hand stitching or sequence mix or something, or it's part of the layout. I'm not for sure. I haven't watched, I just don't remember this layout. I don't know if she did a process video for this or if I missed it or what, but I just don't remember this process. But that doesn't mean anything because I watch almost everything of Paige Evans. So make sure that you go check out the pin to see if you want some inspiration. Make sure that you go check out everybody that is linked down below, Tiffany's layout along with Laura's, because obviously, you know, Laura and I are the crazy ones here to do a video a day. And I'm just placing down all of these fussy cut areas. I did do some fussy cutting, tons of fussy cutting here, to be honest. All of these things that you're looking at are fussy cuts for right now out of one of the papers that was in the collection. I did quite a bit of it, and I just placed it along the side just like I did, or just like Paige did in Fox's layout. And let's see here, I'm just placing down the flowers. Like I said, this is where it became a lot of fussing and trying to figure out what I was going to do. Now, my son in this photograph, oh man, he was giving me a run for my money. So he is now 15. He's a freshman in high school. He lives with his dad right now. And while we were stationed in Germany, he decided that he thought he ruled the world in middle school. And he decided to do all his homework at home and then not turn it in. He gave Josh and I a run for our money left and right and all the way around. This was his 7th grade year. So this would have been his 2nd year in middle school. And I'm still telling you, he's now has changed. He has a job working at Burger King, and he's got his license now, and he drives, and he is starting to become he's starting to get out of that stage of I know the world now, because he's got a job and he's starting to get responsible. He'll message me, he'll like message me and say, "Mom, I got an F on the paper." And I was like, "Well, why'd you get an F?" And he's like, "No, Mom, you don't understand. I got a C and it's making me mad." There's a underlining rule in my household that anything below a B is considered an F, and you have to pull that grade up. And he now understands why I gave him all of this heartache when I had him, because he makes more sense now. My ex-husband and myself have two very different parenting styles, and right or wrong or the otherwise, we just do. And I'm not saying his is better than mine or mine is better than his. I'm just stating we have two very different parenting styles, and Josh and I are more strict, and that just comes from the military life that we live. But we are more strict. We're more we make sure that the grades and academics and all of that stuff comes first, and the rest of it is second. And now he understands why I pushed him the way I did. So So now I'm just going through the stickers that I have with this embellishment. I'm just placing down, making sure that I keep the balance of the more neutral tones or the more boyish tone colors in here while I'm mixing in the pinks and the rose colors. I do add the glasses because over Christmas break, I was not able to get a photograph of his first set of glasses. He got his eyes tested, and then now we are all 4 eyes in this household, or well, Josh was 4 eyes. He got surgery, but there are the still shots, and I put that in there along with a bunch of other stuff. I hope you enjoy, and I will talk to you soon. Bye!